So Oregon's walking back some of their drug possession laws, or whatever you want to call them, I guess. Yeah, this is sad. Had to know this was going to happen, and here it is. You got to feel pretty pathetic if you're in power and you're responsible for these garbage policies that don't work, and then you got to walk them back with bills. I'm going to read this. This is the Associate Press. Oregon lawmakers pass bill to recriminalize drug possession. Drug possession. You can't possess a Doug. All right. Salem, Oregon. A bill recriminalizing the possession of small amounts of drugs was passed by the Oregon legislature on Friday, undoing a key part of the state's first in the nation drug decriminalization law as governments struggle to respond to the deadliest overdose crisis in U.S. history. Duh. Oh, I wonder why that happened. It's so weird. It's weird how bad policies lead to garbage outcomes. The state Senate approved House Bill 4002 in a 21 to 8 vote after the House passed it 51 to 7 on Thursday. The bill now heads to the desk of Governor Tina Kotek. Why are they all of these places all have women as governors? All that feminine estrogen and care really running a good state there. Tina Kotek, who said in January that she is open to signing a bill that would roll back decriminalization. With this bill, we are doubling down on our commitment to make sure Oregons have access to the treatment and care that they need, said Democratic Senate Majority Leader Kate Lieber of Portland, one of the bill's authors, adding that its passage will be the start of real and transformative change for our justice system. The measure makes the possession of small amounts of drugs, such as heroin or methamphetamine, a misdemeanor, punishable by up to 6 months in jail. It enables police to confiscate the drugs and crack down on their use on sidewalks and in parks. Drug treatment is to be offered as an alternative to criminal penalties. This is, okay, so a little sidebar on how I feel about this. I don't think you should criminalize drugs necessarily. If somebody wants to use drugs, by all means. It's like, for me, it'd be like alcohol. If you want to use alcohol destroys lives too. Some people use drugs recreationally. They're fairly responsible in the use of them. I don't see why everybody should be penalized because there's some bad actors. Now, having said that, you shouldn't be allowed to use them out in public. It should be, if you're caught using it out in public, you should have the book thrown at you. Use that shit in your own home. And if you are the type of person that doesn't have a home, well, that's a problem. So go get yourself a home. Go get yourself somewhere to shoot up drugs, and get your tents out of our cities and our areas. And if you have to, get these vagrants off the street by throwing them in treatment facilities or even jail. Well, so be it. But at least I guess this is a step. It's sort of in the right direction, but it's like these guys, they take a step in one direction, they don't realize it doesn't work, and then they jump back and they go right back in the opposite direction. It's like shuffling chairs on the Titanic at this point. Hopefully this works to some degree, because I think that whole area is a bit of a dumpster fire, and we don't need more ODs from bad policies related to drugs.